Well, our moments in current affairs always have to happen. Our pillars are our motivation, entertainment, spirituality, and of course, moments in the current affairs. We start with politics. Most have rejected suggestions that the league president and convicted perjurer Batabile Dlamini be appointed as the convener of the task team. What am I talking about? Lungelo uthetha ngandoni? The African National Congress's National Executive Committee, NEC, has moved to disband its women's league, but no task team has yet to be finalized to take the structure to its elective conference. The ANC has attempted to approach its women's league with some caution, first setting up a roadmap and then getting the task team to investigate the differences of opinions and challenges facing the structures. And while some in the ANC have called for those without any interest in leading the structure to be part of the task team, leaders in the organization have also to consider those claiming that this looks like a purge of the mighty structure that Batabile Dlamini commanded. Others labeled it factional, questioned why the ANC Women's League was being punished for not holding a conference over the past 2 years when the ANC itself had failed to hold its National General Council. Outcomes from the ANC NEC are likely to be made public in the coming days. Trusenz Zuma was evidently still campaigning to be South Africa's president and has now taken to KwaZulu-Natal to help clean up after the horrific floods that swept through the province 2 weeks ago. Various videos of the young son of former President Jacob Zuma shoveling and mopping up dirt have been circulating online. Many of those who've watched the clips have shared high praise with him, but not everyone is convinced he's doing it out of the goodness of his heart. Trusenz Zuma is currently trending online after videos of him cleaning up the homes of KZN flood victims were shared online. He then quotes a verse from the Bible, adding how he has been very busy helping other victims. While some hailed the young Zuma a hero, others thought he was just looking for attention. Others, Konage Uzami 8908 on Twitter, who said, good for him. He paid himself years ago for doing that. Umfundo Zondo said the guy has been doing good work for many months now. Videos as proof are there, nothing to hide. Real good work is getting done. Keep up the good work, guys, and continue to show these videos of good service delivery. Others said, my president. Omnya Uti, this makes me so emotional. May God bless you and continue to do the wonderful work. However you think of it, ask yourself what you've done for the flood victims in KZN. Singathetha nje ngoDuduzane because sifuna uthetha, but if you haven't contributed anything, except if you haven't even checked up on somebody who you know who lives there, masime kancinci ngojaja abanye abantu. Uhlakulaphi wena? Advocate Tembeka Ncukaitobi made this remark during the launch of his book Land Matters at the Tshwane University of Technology, or TUT for short. The book looks at SA's failed land reform and the road ahead. Ncukaitobi said that the second part of this latest book looks at the problem facing reform today. He said one of government's land reform programs was restitution, designed to ensure 5 million South Africans who were forcefully removed from their land as a result of the Native Land Act get their land back or receive compensation. Ncukaitobi said following the negotiations which led SA's first democratic elections in 1994, that was today in 1994, by the way, people wanted to know what settlement the ANC and other political parties reached with the former white government on the issue of land reform. He said a lot of people wanted to find out what the minutes from CODESA said about the land issue and what the deal First President Nelson Mandela struck with the white government of the time. Still with politics, Uhlengwa said while he applied the rules of parliament accordingly during the heated Scopa meeting with Eskom, his interaction with Mavuso could have been handled better. In a statement yesterday, Hlengwa revealed that he decided to apologize after receiving guidance from his party, the IFP. He is the only chair of the parliamentary committee who is not an ANC member. He said that its ordinary weekly meeting, the IFP National Executive Committee requested him to brief the meeting about the circumstances that characterized the Scopa meeting with Eskom last Friday, especially the interactions with Mavuso. While the IFP-NEC accepted his explanation and upheld the rules of parliament that were correctly invoked insofar as the construct of Scopa is concerned, the party asked him to reflect on the matter in which these rules were applied and give due regard to how Mavuso may have felt, considering that sentiments she expressed the Monday before. He says, I have done this accordingly, and I wish to express my apology to Ms. Mavuso, which I will convey to her in due course. I accept the situation could have been handled better. I thank the IFP-NEC for its guidance on the matter. Hlengwa said he had noted the DA's filing of a complaint against him, where the party requested National Assembly Speaker Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula to suspend him pending an investigation into the conduct by the Powers and Privileges Committee. 1 minute now after 10 a.m. In Johannesburg, the embattled African National Congress Gauteng Provincial Secretary Jacob Kawe has stepped aside amid allegations that he abused his wife. It's understood that the ANC in the province held a provincial executive committee meeting to deal with these allegations. The Women's League in the province has also announced that it will accompany Kawe's soon-to-be ex-wife to lay a police complaint with the police. Several images have been circulating on social media, with Weekend newspaper claiming that she accused the provincial leader of beating her when she questioned his commitment to their marriage. The Women's League has called for Kawe to be hauled before its Integrity Commission to answer for the claims. The league said that while it respected that Kawe was innocent until proven guilty, it believed that perceptions that he'd laid hands on his partner could not be met by silence by the ANC. In sports, Kaizer Chiefs have beaten Mamelodi Sundowns to an exciting signing that has been on almost everyone's lips for the past few months. Amakosi have completed the signing of Emmanuel Skarangobese's son, Lwandle, from Bafana United Academy in Togoza. He has been signed as an under-17 player for Chiefs despite being 14 years old, meaning he will be campaigning in the Gauteng Development League as part of the development. Ngobese's son has been the talk of the town in recent months as videos and pictures of him surfaced on social media. Like his late father, Lwandle is a left-footed player who likes to take opposition players on using his dribbling skills. He follows in the footsteps of his late father, who played and cemented his legendary status at Kaizer Chiefs in the mid-2000s. Exciting stuff, Makosi. In entertainment, Jada Pinkett Smith insisted on going away with Will Smith following the Oscars smack. The 57-year-old actor struck comedian Chris Rock across the face, who made a joke about his wife Jada's shaven head. Less than an hour before he picked up a Best Actor statuette for his role in King Richard at the Oscars back in March, and the couple were recently spotted on holiday in Mumbai on a trip that was already planned, apparently. The Hollywood couple, who have been married since 1997 and have a son, Jaden, 23, and a daughter, Willow, who's 21, together have reported thought about calling the trip off following the drama. The insider told a certain publication that there had been talk of canceling the trip. The Bad Boy star was later banned from attending the Oscars for the next 10 years as a result of his smack, but said in a statement that he accepted and respected the decision. And finally, further afield in this beautiful but troubled continent of Africa, the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission, or ZACC, said it was going after officials at the Zimbabwe Revenue Authority on Monday, who it accuses of fueling corruption at the country's borders. The anti-graft body said that the country's borders had become enablers of high-level criminal activity, including drug trafficking, livestock theft, money laundering, and smuggling of minerals, which it says is costing the country about $1.8 billion per annum in dollars, Pofu, in illicit financial flows. The ZACC has lately been targeting cross-border transporters to stop rampant smuggling of goods and human trafficking. The sting operation has angered transport operators who feel that they were being unfairly treated. Speaking during the official opening of the capacity building workshop on financial investigations and asset recovery, facilitated by the International Center for Asset Recovery, ZACC spokesperson Lois Matanda Moyo said that they were targeting the taxman and other law enforcement agencies for abetting corruption at the borders. According to Matanda Moyo, all assets seized will be forfeited to the state. She, however, bemoaned the lack of skills among law enforcement agents to help fight the graft. That's where we leave it in our moments of current affairs. The time is 6 minutes after 10 a.m. Happy Freedom Day on the 27th of April, 2022. Just remember, you have to be both when it comes to freedom. Because you can't either be free or choose to be dumb. You have to use freedom to your abilities, and you have to stand up and be the freedom you want to see.
We're social. Check us out on